This program was made possible by contributions to the Animation Entertainment channel from viewers like you. Thank you.
My name is Jesse. These friends are my friends. Your friends are your friends. So what's the difference? We got a new show. We laugh and learn with odds and ends. Jesse and friends, we're your friends. Jesse and friends, we're your friends.
Actors needed for Jesse Streisand's stage performance at Hansel and Gretel.
My, how coincidental that Jesse would concoct such a performance. Curiouser and curiouser. What's Jesse doing as far as the whole thing?
I think he called me to say he's the director.
Well, Alice is right. Jesse doing this play is a coincidence. I'm taking you're thinking about playing Hansel, right?
Right, Ems, but who's playing Gretel?
Glad you asked, Jerry. I'm Gretel, so I can impress my darling Jesse. You're his girlfriend, aren't you, Alice? I'm pretty sure about it, Julie. Well, we better get on into the theater room. Jesse won't wait.
Roll call! Emma! Alice! Julianna! Zelda! Here! Chuck! I'm here too. Good. So everyone's here to audition? Well, we are, but Steve's not. Where is he? Well, actually he decided to step out because he thinks the story of Hansel and Gretel is much too childish. And he said he'd rather watch the play than be in it. But on a side note, I'm glad you guys are here to audition for my first ever stage play that I've directed. And for those of you watching, I'm ready to bet none of you have ever seen me direct a play before, a show even. So first I'd like to see some auditions for Hansel and Gretel. Alice, you said you wanted to be Gretel, didn't you?
Precisely. And you said you wanted to be Hansel.
Excellent! Joel and Alice, let's see your auditions first. My name is Hansel.
And I'm his sister Gretel. Gretel.
Good. Okay, next! And because Alice flubbed her lines, I'm gonna think about pulling her from the role of Gretel. Alright, the cast list has been posted up. Joel said he wanted to be Hansel, and I'm officially giving him the part. As for Alice, I've pulled her from the role of Gretel, and, let's just say I got a super duper surprise for her on the cast list.
I'm the stepmother and Chuck's Hansel and Gretel's father. Chuck, who's step siblings?
Well, it is just a play, you know.
Hooray, I'm Hansel! Really a dream come true! Wait, why's Julianna Gretel and Alice not Gretel?
Maybe she must have flubbed her lines during the audition. Alice? I dare say this is a problem, Jesse. I wanted to play the role of Gretel. Why do I have to play the witch? You must be out of your mind, madder than the head of himself.
Now calm down, Alice. Julie's a better fit as Gretel, and I think you'll make an excellent witch.
More like an excellent queen of hearts.
Now, before we go to Madsville, I'm going to have to remind you, there's no small parts, only small actors.
Tammy, I hope there are no big problems.
And as for the rest of you guys, we only have 2 weeks to rehearse, so let's make the most of it. 10-4, Chief! I'm playing a bird, aren't I? I think the story of Hansel and Gretel is overrated. I think all fairy tales are, but I'm gonna try watching the play anyway. Another reason why I didn't want to be in this show is because playing Hansel is embarrassing. Hey, you, mate. You're Steve, right? You know me? Of course I do, mate. Your friends Chuck and Jesse told me all about you the other day. So he did, huh? Well, in that case, who are you? Name's Aiden. I'm new here. What's with the accent then? Did you move in from Australia? No, my family's from Australia, but I was born in Vincentopoulos. We moved into Finville as a means of getting me to make new friends so I know my way around. The girl with the pink hair you're sitting between you and me, that's Una Kowalski, or OK for short. Okay. Okay, tell me about it. It was love at first sight for me and her when we first met. Well, it's nice to meet you both. Okay, my name's Steve. She hears you. Uh-oh, show starting, mate. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our show. My name is Jesse Streisand, and tonight we will be staging for you our theatrical production of the story of Hansel and Gretel. It's the story of a young boy and his sister who learn not to take candy from strangers. Before we begin, could you please turn off your phones? Thank you. Cue the music and let the show begin. Okay, props. We're gonna need your help later on. Are you good at toting around even the largest stage props? You do live up to your name, don't you? No one's ever been here, but at least the trees are big and strong here. I need them cut. You children sit down a minute. I'll build a fire. Your stepmother and I will go do our work. You go on ahead and have your lunch. If you get tired, just sleep for a while.
And kids, when we're finished, we'll come back for you, okay?
Okay, stepmother, father.
Hey, Hansel, can we eat now?
May as well.
Aren't you going to eat now?
No, Gretel. You told me to crumble my bread and drop it so we could find our way home later.
Oh. Well then, how about I share my bread with you then, Hansel?
Thanks, Gretel. Gee, look at them sharing each other's bread.
I sure hope Father doesn't leave us too far in the woods. Will he?
No, of course he won't. You go to sleep, and I'll wake you when they come, Gretel.
Alright, Hansel. Well, I am tired. We walked so far last night. It must have been miles and miles. I thought we'd never get home again.
Me too.
Hansel! I had the most terrible dream. I dreamt they left us in the middle of the forest.
But isn't that where we already are?
Well, now that you mention it wasn't a dream at all.
Don't worry, Gretel. We'll find our way home by the breadcrumbs I left. Oh, my breadcrumbs! How are we gonna get her out of this chicken outfit? Shh! Well, perhaps the bird only helped herself to some. Let's keep looking. Well, don't worry, Gretel. We'll be home safe and sound by morning. It's a wolf.
Father said the wild beasts of the forest would find us and rip us to pieces.
We must keep walking. We're strong.
What if we're not strong? What if we fall asleep? What if we're dead and it comes to eat our bodies?
I'm sure that won't happen. And I'm sure, yes, we're strong.
Are you sure? Because we're walking through one dark forest here.
I'm quite sure. We've come such a long way. I'm sure we must be close by now. Hey, Props, it's almost time for you to swap out those spooky trees for the witch's gingerbread house. And you won't be needing a chainsaw to cut them down, because you know the drill, Props. Hey, look! It's that bird again, Gretel!
Isn't she beautiful? I think we should follow where she's going. We might find our way home if we're lucky.
My thoughts exactly. Let's go! Go get 'em, Props!
Oh my, a house made of candy.
Oh, thank you, we're saved! Let's go take a bite of everything.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is eating at my house?
A witch!
How come you're over here, little children? You are children, are you not? I know you know the woman with always eyes. Don't be frightened. No harm will come to you. Come inside with me, and I will take care of you. Come along. Come with me. I will give you something nice to eat. You seem very hungry and terribly thin.
We've been lost in the forest.
And we were sure we were going to die. And so you shall, but not just yet. When you get finished eating, I'll tuck you both up into my cozy bed so that you may sleep and grow healthy and strong and fat.
We are. Those were some mighty delicious cookies.
All right then. I have 2 beds prepared for you two. Lay down and I'll tuck you in.
Talk about looks being deceiving.
Good. Now you're all tucked in. And don't worry about a thing.
Thanks, ma'am. You're really kind to us.
Oh my, no problem. Hansel, you think we might have died in our sleep and gone to heaven?
Well, probably not, but this is how I imagine heaven to be. Night, Gretel.
So, eat me out of house and home, will you? I'll show you little mice the difference between you and me.
We interrupt this play with a Jesse and Friends news flash. Dateline Paris. The will of the late Philippe Dondenalt, which has been bitterly contested by his son Charles, pet dog Schupfer, and Charles' wife Helen, was settled today. A special court has ruled Charles is the sole heir, and he will be awarded the entire estate, the world's largest patio. Gee, Malcolm, I wish I had a patio like that. Not everything's yours when you want it, Hermit. Aw, man. Pops! Hansel, Gretel, you're back, and you're safe. And I haven't had any time since you left. I searched for you every single day. But then I thought, come here, Hansel. You too, Gretel.
We're glad you're safe too, but Where's Stepmother?
Well, let's just say she disappeared without a trace. From now on, it'll just be the three of us. But somehow, we'll manage.
Well said, Father. We're sorry for all that happened, but still, this is a happy day for us.
And we'll live together in great happiness. And that's what Hansel, Gretel, and their father are doing to this day. And that's the end of the story. So right now, let's have a warm thank you to the cast and crew of Hansel and Gretel. Well, like I said, I'd rather watch the show than be in the show. But still, a man's home is his castle, like a witch's home is her gingerbread house.